Hey, how's it going? I'm Kingmaker, and today I wanted to show you how to automate your solar panels and Stationeers so that they track the sun and you can really maximize the amount of energy that you're getting from them. So I've been noticing a lot online that people are kind of overcomplicating this process. It is pretty simple. You really don't need too many of the logic and circuits to set up. So what I'm going to show you is just about what I can find as the bare minimum that you need in order to get this thing going. Alright, so once you place the solar panel, direction doesn't really matter right now. We'll correct it when we're done. You want to have the power cable going down to one of these control boxes. Inside the control box, there's a battery that will hold a charge. That's really going to be important for the circuitry. The circuitry needs power to work. So you're always going to want to have this power control box in between the solar panel and your automation. So I have this cable going around, wrapping around here to where the circuitry is going to go. I already placed the cable just because I don't want to, take up too much time putting it down. But I'm going to go by piece just to explain everything. It's actually pretty simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it. So in order to make the automation, there's really only 5 pieces of electronics that we need to have. This first one actually comes in your box. This is the daylight sensor. What this is going to do is track the degree that the sun rises and then sets east to west. Well, we're in space, so I don't think cardinal directions really work, but we're just going to go with it for now. Next, what you need to have is a logic I/O chip. You can create these with the electronic printer, and you're going to be placing it so that it can read the input from the daylight sensor. So we're going to put that down here. And then using a screwdriver, we're going to tweak it a little bit. So the input, click for daylight sensor. Let's turn this on. The output, we want to track the solar angle, so we're going to leave it at that. And now this is outputting the solar angle, see, 109 degrees. But in order for our solar panel to track the angle, we need to convert degrees into percentages. So this daylight sensor is going to be tracking in 180 degrees, and we want to convert that from 0 to 100%. So in order to convert that, we need to divide whatever this degree is by 180 over 100, which is 1.8. So what we need to do is to get a logic processor. Alright, so we want to place this math unit with the output of these degrees going into input number 1, and then for input number 2, what we want to do is send it the value 1.8, since we know that's what we need to use to convert degrees to percentages. So what I have here is a logic memory, and then we're going to place it, and we're going to manually put in 1.8. So if we get our screwdriver back out, these big dials increase and decrease by 100, the smaller ones increase and decrease by 1, but if we hold Alt and hit these small dials, it actually increases by 0.1. So we're going to bring it up to 1.8 and then set these inputs. So this is reading the logic reader, this is going to read the memory, and the output, we're going to have it divide. So if we turn this sucker on, it's bringing out 7980. That would be the percentage for the solar array. So the last thing that we have to do is then convert this percentage to, well, not really convert, but tell the solar array to use this percentage as its vertical inclination. So this last chip, I'm going to use a batch writer. That is the chip that we need for it to send this data over to the solar panel. So for the input, we want to use the logic math, this percentage, and for the output, actually no, first we need to set the solar panel for the output, and then we want it to adjust the vertical alignment for the solar panel. So if we turn this on, solar panel is going to start working. Now, say if your solar panel was facing this direction, but you know that the sun is going to be either rising up or this direction or this direction, whatever. You can go in with your wrench and then adjust the right or left degrees. For mine, I know I don't need to do that just because I made sure this all worked before I started recording, so we should be good. So looks like sunrise is about to happen. Yep, 80 degrees or 180 degrees, there we go, and right on cue. Cool. All right, so from here, really, if you want to add any more solar panels, all you have to do, plop one down and then connect it to the output from this batch writer. So, you know, you can have unlimited solar panels if you want. I don't know if the wires would fry after certain voltages, but that would be your problem, not mine. So there you have it. Hopefully that was easy enough to follow. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.